Now that we're 1 month into our 3 month engagement working with SalesNv, I would say to anybody who's thinking about working with SalesNv that you shouldn't hesitate. It's been such a game changer. I reach out to Brian a few times a week to tell him about just how wonderful the feedback that I'm getting from our prospects is. All of the objectives that we've really set forth in the beginning of this agreement have already started to come to fruition, and we're only a month in. It's really helped us to have just an outsider perspective on what messaging will resonate with our audience. Personally, I struggle a bit with brevity, and as you'll notice in this video, and working with Brian has really helped me to be able to, complete demos in a much quicker amount of time and stay focused on really the benefits and the outcomes that our potential customers will be able to drive with the platform. And, like I said, really all of the objectives that we put into place, kind of speeding up the sales cycle, all of these things are really coming into fruition very quickly. And it's quite fun. I actually really look forward to trying out the new, scripts in my calls. It's been felt like a very natural process for me to start using the platform. I've never received, feedback that it seems like I'm reading. In fact, I very often now at the end of calls with prospects, not only are they proactively scheduling next steps, but I'm getting a lot of compliments on the demos that I'm, conducting. And it just feels like we're able to address more of the objections that customers have in a very uniform way across all demos, as opposed to, customers coming or potential customers coming into a call and, trying to structure it in the way that we're answering their questions. It's a lot more of, me guiding them through the journey. And I cannot sing enough about my praises for the work that we've done with SalesNv. It's just really transformed, our entire like go to market process, including, helping us to rethink the way that we do some of our marketing as well. So I mean, it's had effects not only on the sales journey and process, but also on our partner marketing channel, and just across marketing in general. And in terms of the amount of time and the pace of the engagement, I spend probably 2 hours a week with Brian on a call. I do some practice outside of that time. But it really, because of the way that Brian goes about this process and SalesNv goes about this process, it feels very natural. These scripts, it's based on conversations that we are having and recordings of me speaking in other demos. And so it's not like I'm using all of a sudden a foreign language or, having somebody else's words put into my mouth. These are all things that I would naturally say just in a much more succinct manner that helps to proactively knock down objections that our customers have. And the pace, I mean, the time to value was like within the first 2 weeks, I was starting to see an impact. And yeah, I just can't say enough about how positive this experience has been.